Pretty kick-ass, huh? Hi there. For those who may not know me, the name's Bones. Ricky T. Bones, if you will. I'm a producer, amateur actor, and enjoyer of all kinds of games. Be it visual novels or action-packed pizza tower time. Today's game, that you can't see yet because I don't have it open because I want to listen to the music, is, well, how do I put this? It's Hooked on You. We started this as as KuppoJoe. Well, I still don't have my marbles together. You can hear them rattling around in my brain, but nothing's doing. Hi, Ryan, Banana Man, Whimsy. My usual crowd. Shame I can't see Frankie Bagman just yet. Feel like Frankie wouldn't miss out on this, considering how invested he and I are in the spirit route. Doing fine, Mimsy. Doing fine. Just very tired. Very, very tired. I spent all day working on various things, which I'm actually going... Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I've been working non-stop on upgrading this little setup we got here. You know, I don't do anything half-assed. Let it be said. And more or less, what is I'm trying to say here? I have been on the back burner, like on the aggression, on the ambitious route of trying to upgrade all of this, like as I do it in between streams. Like all of today and last night was stuff for this stream. Well, stuff for streaming in general as Ricky T. Bones, but that's neither here nor there. I'd like to call attention to one thing in particular that we've brought to ease my my endless suffering. Okay. I will make one enforcement, just this one stream, because we are going to be playing a story-heavy game. Banana Man, I'm going to ask you kindly to refrain from talking about your lovely mini-series right now for this stream. If I weren't like going back and forth between the chat normally, I would say, you know, it's fine. But let's go ahead and enforce, what is it? No swervin. Try to keep it on topic once the game starts. Right now we're not playing anything, but once we start going, I'd appreciate a little bit of peace and quiet on the matter. Thank you very much. All right. So, because I've been overworking myself a little too much, and because I'm gonna be literally trying to not die because I'm dating a serial killer, I brought a little something something. If this stupid thing would work. Oh, wonderful. This thing's bent. And I just cut myself. I just cut bone. This is a very crappy bottle opener that just splattered everywhere. Awesome. Ugh. What a piece of garbage. Okay. This stream is already off to a great start, and I have to go to the standby screen as we attempt to clean up all this beer that's splattered everywhere. Oh no. Wonderful. Great start. Excuse me a moment. Step outside just for a little bit longer. Don't worry, the BGM should loop. And see, this kiddos is why. This is why you use the good can opener, the one you trust. My mouse pad and keyboard somewhat now smell like beer. That's not great. Jeans got splashed, which is fine because I'm doing laundry in about 2 days or so, maybe 3, maybe sooner, depending on how soon I can get to it. And I have officially got a almost gusher on my finger. Cool! First on-stream injury. Great. Great, fantastic. This is exactly how I plan tonight to go. Can we start the game now? Can we start the game now? Let's start the game. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this down. Alright, that's fine, buddy. Let's see. Where is Hooked on You? There it is. Starting up now. And let's start numbing the pain with a little swig. No, 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 no. Don't you dare froth up again. Ugh. Pardon me. So how y'all doing? I'm doing great. I only had to spend all night working on an overlay that you can't see right now. You'll see it as soon as we're set up. I got some extra stuff I needed to work on. And I feel like since I've started as a quote-unquote VTuber, no, I should just own it, right? Like, I should just be honest and say, yes, this is technically being a full-on VTuber. This is a character. I'm living it. It's an alias, whatever have you. You know, I should be having fun with this, but it's turned out to be quite the nightmare. With like going to full 2D, I lose all my assets. So I kind of feel very unprofessional in a way. But at the same time, it's been kind of fun. Like, it's been kind of fun dealing with all the challenges. I'm kind of concerned that I might actually get addicted to this. You know, and maybe this officially becomes the Ricky T. Bones era of my channel. I don't know. These 2 weeks are going by quick. We'll see, indeed. Alright. I guess we've waited long enough. We have a new overlay. It was supposed to be version 1.0, but here's the music to the game because I forgot about it. There's one thing kind of mucked up about it, and I need to go back and fix it soon-ish. But it's a chat window. You see, when I designed it, I thought, okay, you know, that looks flavorful, it looks nice, that looks really cool, I think the chat will fit there. Yeah, it does. But, it's really tiny. So, I had to make do, I had to improvise, and unfortunately we lost our title of the game, so if anybody comes in and asks, that's on me. But, let me go ahead and show you what we got. I'm gonna disappear for a second. Any day now, VTube Studio. Pop. VTube Studio, hello. Oh, for goodness sake. Uh-oh. Deadbeat ain't... Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But yeah. Oh, I know why. Because Joe might be an idiot here. There may or may not be a overlay over the overlay. Hold on. Yes? No? Where is the... Oh, because the game is down here. And I actually didn't assign it. That's right. This is still hooked on to... There we go. That's the game. There's my title. And I'm nowhere to be found, unfortunately. Why not? Anti-cheat. Let's try that. Hello? Hello? Oh, yes, I've momentarily ghostified for no good reason, apparently. Hold on. I'm still here. Why? So then if I swap over here... Hello? Oh, is it because it's still hooked in? Damn it, come on. Okay. Yeah. Okay, great. I'm gonna have to sort that out later. But yeah, hello. This is... functioning somehow, and I just screwed up so much. Okay, great. Awesome. I'm not panicking. Are you panicking? Okay. Wait. Oh. That's why. I know why. Boom. I have to be above everything. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. I officially no longer feel professional. Anyway, what VTuber does, right? What VTuber does. Let's take a sip. Tonight's drink of choice is Shiner Bock. And there's probably going to be more than one. Alright. Without further ado, let me go ahead and make sure everything is... You would be surprised to know I hold myself to a very high standard, Ryan. I hold myself to a very high standard. Although technically... technically I am not a professional streamer. I've yet to be paid. Huh. Yeah, I've yet to be paid, so technically I'm not a professional. Ah, there it is. I need to move this. Ah, that's gonna block me. Okay, make it smaller. Okay, there we go. We're good. I'm a professional. Oh yeah, I did introduce myself as an amateur, didn't I? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Finger is good. Heart isn't. Now, we used to be called Joe. However, thanks to some analyzing my old playthrough and a little bit of time skip, I actually managed to get us all the way to where we need to be. So, we've got all the same promises, all the same gaffes. I still managed to get Huntress in the Spin the Bottle game, so this is the exact same game, just with a different name. Ignore that upper one. Well, oh my god, my keyboard is soaked. Hold on. Are any of these keys gonna work? Well, they're wet, but I think they'll be fine. Let's test it out. 4 works. 5 works. 6. And this is where I tell you, I tried to get Spirit in the Spin the Bottle game. Okay, yes, I do still have something I can use. I'll have to deep clean it later, but for now, it's just a little wet. There we go. It's definitely gonna smell like beer, but oh well. That's a sacrifice we can make tonight. There. That's the best I can do at the moment. Okay. So yeah. I feel like... Yeah. Okay. So, this is our current save. Let me just make sure... Yes, you can see my mouth. This is our current save. We'll be trying our best from here on out. So, Check my reverb is good. Check I'm good. I thought about like bringing in a microphone just to make a VA joke, but it'll be fine as is. This stream is already scuffed enough. Right, let's begin. God, blood and beer in the first 5 minutes. Now I know I'm playing a Dead by Daylight game. So, for the uninitiated, this is Murderer's Island. This is mostly going out to the VOD watchers because my regulars have already seen this. We found ourselves awake on Murderer's Island, an island that is inhabited by killers from the game Dead by Daylight. 4 of them. Huntress, who is a axe-wielding fitness junkie. And she has rippling muscles and then some. We have Trapper, who is the classic Dorito-shaped rich boy. And then we have Wraith, who is sadly no longer on this island. No promises. No promises, Ryan. Anyway. Essentially, what we've been doing this entire time is that we have been the prize of their ire. We have become their desire, and now they are trying their damnedest to romance us. For what reason, we don't know. So, what we're trying to do is simply survive, and maybe somehow... How do I put this? Walk away... How do I put this? As the game gives me stony silence. Walk away hand in hand with somebody else, or as a severed hand with somebody else. Either one works out fine. We're probably going to die by the end of this, but don't worry about it. I'm already dead. Plain and simple, I am immune to this sort of thing. Anyway, the story thus far is that we have been pursuing the Spirit, a Japanese woman who was butchered by her father at a young age of, I want to say 20-something. And she's kind of been penned in this game as a goth GF, who's a little more on the anarchistic side, anti-establishment, yet at the same time is very much resentful of her undead status, even though it's kind of cool in my opinion. I mean, takes one to know one, right? We've kind of been dead set on her because she accidentally lines up with who I am as like a shut-in sort of fella. And since then she has... What hasn't she done? She has told 2 ghost stories. She has sort of taken us to a blackened... What is it? Lighthouse. We saw a ghost ship go down in flames. We rubbed lotion. Suntan lotion. Don't get any weird ideas. And we just mulled about death. My kind of lady. If she was real. Anyway, so with that in mind, we are going to be pursuing her in this last act. I'm not sure how it's going to go, honestly. And I'm very concerned because as I was doing the thumbnail research, I came across some very concerning things that got caught in the corner of my eye. So with all that said, the other side plot is that Trapper is getting really mad about being ignored. The Huntress is just kind of murdering anything that moves on the island. And the Wraith has gone home with his very own trickster Dakimakura, because he was banished by yours truly. You know, Survivor style. Anyway, I think that should be everything. Let's go ahead and begin. As we've been introduced, the characters so far have been Dwight and Claudette from Dead by Daylight. They're survivors. The four killers. We have a narrator that seems to be a sentient being, and an ocean that talks. You'll meet them eventually, I hope. Do we have... I forgot! Okay. I'm gonna have it on good faith that they didn't put anything too spicy, and if they did, YouTube editor is there. I have a feeling, because I have not seen any weird suggestions in my Google searches as I've been doing thumbnail work, that there's nothing excessively spicy. But if there is, well, it's been nice knowing you. Alright, here we go. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. You're also using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right, right, you didn't go on that huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Or, I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water in your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It's happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Oh, that is menacing music. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Okay, fair enough. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your... You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't the Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. Let's see. That's right. That's where those are. But before they walk over you for your big moment, don't think we've noticed how kind you've been to us, Ricky. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seeming no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but... Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? Doesn't sound that bad. Where do you think you are, exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers, and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so... who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, I've never seen Spirit open up to anyone like she's opened up to you. I've seen her open up the insides of plenty of people, but thankfully for you and us, that's in a different type of game. Correct. Memento moris are an issue. So are you ready? Of course you're not. But too bad, we're on a tight schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hand behind their backs. Okay, so I'm going to make a guess here and say that Dwight actually isn't British, which I made an error last time. There is a British man in the game, so I doubt it's him. I think Dwight is just kind of like average New Yorker. Like Midwesterner or city slicker. It's been quite the 48 hours. There are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Ricky, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right. I suppose, but no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, and I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh my. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry, you got other things to think about right now. Ricky, who do you select to receive these flowers to spend the day with you today? Well, that's a difficult choice. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. God, you're making me say this? Nah, I don't need eyes for this. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next. I couldn't even get through that. I need a drink. I'm glad I brought beer. She accepted. She accepted. She accepted. And we shall, up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality, to the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. I should have been more breathy with that, but I'm in the middle. My lower jaw isn't moving right. Boy, Ryan is missing out. It's time to see what you're made of, Ricky. Help. Help. Somebody. Wait. What are we doing here? I thought it'd be nice to start the day out on Trapper's yacht before we head up to the Black Lighthouse. I'm deeply concerned. Even though I kind of hate this basic tropical vacation stuff like yachts or snorkeling or whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit. At least. There's more to me than what you've already gotten to experience. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating hair. This wasn't who I always was. I was a normal young woman once. Went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working in a restaurant in town. She's perfect. Sorry. And then... well, I know what happened. Your father, he... Yeah, he murdered me and I woke as an undead Avenger. That's not what I was getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen. I don't even know by whom, a lot of time, when you think about ghosts, they're these kind of see-through flickering specters. And you imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect on the world around you. I don't know, it depends on which movie you're watching. She's a horror movie buff. Doubly amazing. But when I died, well, I dare you to try and reach your hand through me. Not really. That's not an invitation. It's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I've got my ideas. But I'm not exactly sure digging out around in caves or dusting off antiques while trying to find clues. But I'm not exactly out there digging around in caves or dusting off antiques and trying to find clues and analyze their meanings. I do want to take this experience seriously, though. I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process and one I have extremely little respect for as a person, but you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are and where you came from. And rather than freak out and simply try to swim away, you're giving us a chance. I actually didn't know swimming away was an option. Yeah, me neither. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means you've got courage. Or an open mind. Or, I don't know, maybe you stuck around because you like someone you met here. No. I kind of did it for the free food. Being totally honest with you, ma'am. Even though I don't have a lower jaw, gotta consume. Who am I kidding? I did it for the babe. Maybe. While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty. Oh, my dream, baby. That is my dream. To have like a deep intellectual conversation about physics littered with love notes in there. No, I'm not a physicist. I'm a nerd. While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty, the yacht pulled up to the shore next to the Black Lighthouse. Last stop! Everybody off! There were other stops? Oh no, not this trip. Not of this trip. Of your life. Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for the shore. My sentiment exactly. I'm just messing with ya. This was the only stop. Nobody here is really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it for ourselves. But there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race you to the poop deck, Dwight. This ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. What? What? I'm not going to think about that one. I'm not even going to dwell on that. Let's move on. As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette run giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem like they know how to have a good time. You arrive at the beach near the majestic Black Lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. A flock of birds circle lazily. No sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today, see? Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against your skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel... Is that the faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. So, what happens now? Now, I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who has lived to tell about it. We're going there. She lives. Oh no. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse, amongst the circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Hey y'all, how's everyone doing today? I get to do... by the way, I forgot to mention who exactly I'm parroting. There's a great animation series by Samination of Dead by Daylight. All this music! Real Western stuff, I like it. Yeah, he does all sorts of crazy voices for all the killers, making them like lovable characters. Anyway, let's move on. Certainly he seems to be taking the whole elimination thing well. Or maybe this is the opposite of that. Better not bring that up up at all and just hope he doesn't completely melt down. Hi Wraith. You seem chipper today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air that's ever been sucked. Ricky, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on a date with today. Frankie! We're on a date. We're on a date with Spirit. I think it's going well. Saying sandwich is tasty. What I meant? We're going on a date with Spirit. And she's kind of into it. Not gonna lie. I think I might have the signal, guys. I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant. Back me up here, okay? I'm good. I'm good for now. Don't worry. I think I got this. We are the wing chat. Yeah, baby. Oh God, I'm sorry to tangent again, but I watched this clip recently of like the Tick show, and I am the midnight bottom of the bombs at midnight. Yeah, yeah, baby. And so the guy says to me, it says to me, clam chowder. I don't even know her. Go look up the midnight bomber that bombs at midnight. You will not be disappointed. Great character. Ricky, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on a date with today. Whoops, I forgot to sign out of Steam yet again. Boom. There we go. Alone again forever. This is how I was meant to be. I feel alive. Are you done? We're kind of, on that date you just mentioned. I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like she said, we're in the middle of something. You mind? Oh, right. So what you're doing? Heading up to the eye of the lighthouse. I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one has been up there and lived to tell about it. But this sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain canon, but... Spirit waves her arms at Wraith from head to toe. And if he's not dead, he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date. Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up in any menacing shapes. I'll just be over there, running away. Enjoy the view! You know what? I think Wraith was kidding about that whole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean, on account of it being, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. Regarding your... how do I say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she scratches her head contemplatively. You usually don't see her at a loss for words like this. That's a loaded question. What's your mortal status? Because, despite what our flanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of the world, if not further. Well, duh, you saw a friggin' pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time only to crumble at the rocks beneath the spooky tower, but you decide not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic, now would it? I think I'm alive? I'm here with you, walking the beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here, with me, the Spirit. Does that really make you alive? I guess I don't know. If you come up with me... Oops, free verb. If you come up with me into the eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because we have something. I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit, right here and now, to figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk out for another time. Just be friends. Ouch. Is this her way of letting you down easy? I don't know if... Oh god, I have to say this. Let's take a sip. Tonight's drink is Shiner Bock, by the way, Frankie. If you got some, maybe pop some, because this is gonna be a shaky ride. I don't know if I want that friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I only warn you that it might not be safe. You might die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. I have been waiting to say this, and I will keep the reverb there. Baby, I'm already dead. That's the alcohol talking for frickin' sure. You take a deep breath and think about every particle of the sea air as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that information. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. Spirit smiles in a quirky, devilish smile. Right this way. We're in, boys. The reverb on. That is so creepy. Inside the lighthouse is almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place is like a void. Sorry, Ryan. Sorry. The last thing you see as the final rays of sun leave you is a horrible sight. A petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching not up, but down, as if it had been crawling. Watch your step. The things we do for love. Oh my. That's a nice hint right there. When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the black lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out, and seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room as though it hasn't been operated in a century. Crawling in my skin, refusing what is real. Full 2000 album coming out soon. This summer. Couldn't resist. I wonder if I can, however, somehow, it was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night? What do you mean a moment ago? We've been standing here looking over the ocean all day. I've really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you, taking in the view. Standing in complete silence for hours, it was kind of my perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date, and you can't be bothered to remember it? What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember it. It's just for some reason my mind is completely blank. But hey, I'm not dead. Or you're already dead and have been this whole time. That's true. Wait, can she see me right now? I think she can see me. Let's just move on. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lane reflects moonlight through itself, a subtle sparkle that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went. Staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thanks for spending the day with me. I had a really good time. That's it? Don't get me wrong, this is really cool and all. I guess I didn't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking into your death and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry. Anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just flip on the lights for the staircase so it's easy to go down. The stairs look pretty dark. Maybe it... Spirit is interrupted by a strange hum, and it becomes frighteningly clear to you that the switch wasn't for the stairs. It was for the main lantern, a lantern that is now beginning to power up. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up your nose. Oopsie, looks like maybe that switch wasn't for the stair lights at all. I'm about to die again. Now we see who was really alive and who was really dead, I suppose. It was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure if I see your logic in that, but if it is magic, it kind of defies logic. I want to see it, but, well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me, and I'll keep you safe. Oh, this is a minigame. I see. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, perfect. Oh, gamer moment. There we go. Are you okay? You seem to be okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I'll take it. I'm so lucky you put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Help. This game has a character written for me. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force from the black lighthouse lantern eye refuses to subside. No, it cannot be ignored, and it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, that was just a trivial game. This is real life and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. Sorry. Oh boy. Time to ruin my throat. Let's take a sip of water. Imagine if the minigame meant nothing, you called it.
Hey, it's been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feeling more dead? More alive? Yeah, level'll do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon.
You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You've got a terrible taste in your mouth, like burnt hair. The air feels damp and it smells like ash. Oh no. Are we... Please don't tell me we're in the entity. It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's Oh, that's the Dead by Daylight theme. Oh, we're not okay. That's Dies Irae, the universal musical term for death. We're dead. Like dead. It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not you. You know, sometimes people say, it's not you, it's me. Well, this time it's you, and also me. I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought what you were doing was a sacrifice, and you never gave up anything for me. Well, today, I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this. Well, 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 look who it is. I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird, because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody! Oh yeah? Fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper, but I'm not doing that. I'm dumping. Don't you dare say it. I'm dumping Evan McMillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Oh, we've been playing a busy table, it seems. Oops. Hey, buddy. Trapper, you remember all those times I played you in Dead by Daylight, mained you, spent so much blood points on you? You remember those good times? Please don't murder me for dating your girlfriend. Please? Rin, Trapper turns from Spirit and looks directly at you. You realize you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel. I think your shouting woke up Ricky. My shouting? Sorry, but if I were me, I'd own up. I'm sorry. I think I interrupted something very personal and also quite scary. I swear, I wasn't trying to listen in, but I heard a lot. Probably not everything. I think I woke up in the middle. What did you hear? Just you dumping Trapper. We were never together. I mean, we were together. Wink, wink, wink. I know you're wearing a mask, but we can see your eyes. You don't need to say wink, wink, wink out loud. Another reason I'm right to have dumped you. You did not. It was mutual. The jig is, as they say, up. They know you're awake now, and you're going to have to deal with this awkward situation head on. Done. Clearly, I shouldn't be here. You're two having a great, very, very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not on this island or here in this creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here. We? You and the Trapper? But after the lighthouse came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head on something. It's hard to tell what blood is new and old around here. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, so I asked Trapper for help. We're in the McMillan Mines. Not good. Damn it. Probably something about carrying me and being difficult. I could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. But you trust Trapper? Like and trust are two different things. You might think that Trapper can be a real jerk, and you'd be right, but you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects us at different places on this island. What's up, guys? Talking Island Mysteries? My favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in. Trapper, you said this place was private. Don't look at me. I didn't tell him about it. Half the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him. Well, geez, I can see what I'm not wanting. So, you three a turple now? Or... because I gotta say, I didn't really get the whole trapper spirit thing, but hey, it's not my business, and I don't stick my nose into it.
We were not a thing. Nobody traps the trapper. Not with traps or relationships.
And you do realize you're sticking your nose into our business right now, right? Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so. Anyhow, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find...
Get out!
Wraith looks around just to be double sure the trapper is addressing him. I need a set for this situation. I was just leaving. This island, it's a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. And after a lot of pursuits, I finally let him catch up to me. And it became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody didn't want to really have that talk, but we were more than friends.
I dispute the events as told for the record. I don't pursue, I stalk and lie in wait.
Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at. So, I hate to ask, but did I just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp so...
Take two. Alright, we're rolling. And action.
So, I hate to ask, but I did just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp, so I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What were you good at?
Well, for starters...
Excuse me, I'll take that question, thank you very much. If you know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest for revenge.
For revenge?
Exactly. What you might not know, Trapper is like a great classical maestro of revenge.
Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's one way to compliment a killer.
Revenge against friends who had turned their back and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him a monster. Revenge against the barista who wrote Ewan on his cappuccino, knowing his name was actually Evan.
Justified killing there. I understand.
I'm kidding. For someone who thinks about his revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the saying. And then you came along, Ricky. You showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone.
I'm not sure where you got all that from, but okay.
You held a mirror up to my own doubts and fears and showed me that they aren't everything about me, that I can embrace those things but not be defined by them. You showed me that life on after death can be more than just an obsession with revenge and...
Not reading that out loud. Sensitive things. Don't worry about it. Okay, so the gist of that, if you can't read it because the text I know is very tiny, let's just say I wouldn't, if things go as I think they will, I won't be they were a thing and then some. They were a thing and then some back in the day. Like, they got intimate. Let's leave it at that. Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross. Clearly appealing to Trapper's better features has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass, because he seems to be taking it quite well.
This whole half-assed dating show parody thing, at first I obviously thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron thought there was an audience for this? But then we spent some time together, and I realized there's something actually real here. And I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to give up on us.
Listen, Ricky. While you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling,
Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust and value her opinions. That don't mean I trust you. If you want to get to her, you have to go through me first. By passing Trapper's Test, coming to BHVR TV Sundays at 8 p.m. Welcome to Trapper's Test. Answer my questions directly, or die by my blade. Save, damn it! Holy shit! Oh, we need to save scum the hell out of this one. Okay, pencils up, class. Here we go. Question 1. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderous father, which she only lets her real friends call her. That would be Yamaoka, actually. Okay, you got that one. Don't celebrate yet. Question 2. What lives inside a spirit? A dragon. Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl, before she was hell-bent on revenge? She worked at a restaurant. I know to think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with the help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. Question 4. What's Spirit's favorite color? Uh-oh. Shit. I want to say black? Are these questions already superficial? Sure. Maybe I didn't get to know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why she dumped. Maybe that's why it didn't work out for us. Who knows? Question 5, the final question. You got this, Ricky. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead? Uh-oh. I think it was having I'm dead! Load! Save scum! We do this! Okay. It was not being seen for who you are. I forgot. We're playing a visual novel here. Okay, fine. We'll die. It's black, and then we got this one wrong. Having unfinished business. Looks like you got real close. I want to take a moment to applaud you for doing so well until now. But that's not what happens when you get a question wrong on Trapper's Test. Say hello to my little blade. If death wasn't bad enough, the last words you hear before Trapper's weapon splits your entire body in half is an extremely lame catchphrase. I doubt it. Okay, she is Rin Yamaoka, who has a dragon within her. She worked at a restaurant. Surprisingly similar to me, although I didn't technically work at a restaurant. Spirit's favorite color is black. And she regrets not being seen for who you are. When I pitched the Trapper Test to the suits at BHVR TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new car to be given as a final prize for winning. So I killed them all, right there on the spot. While killing them didn't solve any of my budget problems, it sure did feel good. I'm telling you this, A, to brag, and B, to explain why the only thing you're going to win is me saying, congratulations for passing Trapper's Test. Not that it was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman is obsessed with a giant light that shines in the dark and has a chip on her shoulder by being seen? Go figure. You probably guessed, but rules are rules, even if I literally just made them up. You got it right. So I guess I approve of you dating Spirit, or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe I'll find a reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink, wink. Trapper out. Okay, hold on. Where is... Uh-oh.
Nope. I am not taking any chances. Give me just 1 second. We're going to go grab the sensor. Just in case. Where is it? It is in game time. Copy that. Paste reference. Oh, it doesn't work. Wait, it needs to turn on first. And studio mode. Ah, damn it. Okay. We need to save the footage for. We need to save the children's eyes. Let me go ahead and fix this up so we don't lose this VOD or parts of it. Okay. There it is. Okay. We're safe now. Oh God. We're alone. I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. One sip. I'm sorry you had to endure that. What, 5 measly questions? It was nothing. Not even that. As ridiculous and unnecessary as it was... Not even that as ridiculous and unnecessary as it was. The whole thing. The waking up in a random tunnel, the overhearing our arguments, the news that a trapper and I had something going on, and the stupid quiz. All of it. Especially the whole trapper out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened if I didn't. Do you see what's happening on screen? Why wouldn't I be blushing? Oh, screw this. That is almost the entire bottle gone. I think I can say this now. And I like you too, Spirit. Please, call me Rin. 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 Yeah. I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Alone in the lantern room of the tower. Thank God! Thank God! Thank God! Ah! Get your mind out of the gutter, Ricky. It's not that kind of game. What's that? Hold on a minute. I'm being told... No, wait. It is that kind of game. Disregard has got a comment. Come back up. Come back up there with me. There's no place I'd rather be. Finger on the trigger. Oh, damn it. You're excited to return to the lantern room of the lighthouse, despite all the drama and worry that was previously a part of this place for you. More importantly, you're excited to be there with Spirit. Which makes it all the more crushing when you're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight. Claudette! Dwight! Funny seeing you here. Wait, did I say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What can be tragic about a family reunion? Those are always joyous occasions in my experience.
Before they can explain... Oh, fuck! I forgot! I forgot about the other Yamaoka! I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm seriously dead! Oh god, I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! I'm dead! Before they can explain what that's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl with a low, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow in a now familiar way. You prepare to shield our eyes in case something bad happens to you again. Now isn't the time for any reality show adjacent shenanigans. Dwight, Claudette, shield your eyes. We don't know what the lighthouse will... Now. Please don't interrupt. You'd think after all this time, you'd know that we've got your best interests in mind. Wait, what? Oh, of course I don't think that. Cut wax in your ears, friend. Asked you not to interrupt. Too late. The black light flares. In the darkness, you see something horrible and strange. In the place of Claudette and Dwight are two ghoulish silhouettes. Before you can focus on them, the light passes and the two survivors are returned to their normal states. Oh. That ain't Dwight and Claudette, baby. It's breezy up here. I should have packed a sweater. What in the hairy hell? My thoughts exactly. Hey, watch the language. You shouldn't speak that way. Around your elders. Yep. This is the other Yamaoka. The Oni. The guy who is literally towering above me and about to smash me into the pavement like I'm a frickin' watermelon. Oh no. Oh no. Grandpa? My little Rin, you're such a woman now. They grow up so fast. What? Ricky? Meet Grandpa Kazan Yamaoka. Well, technically not just Grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. But that's a lot of grace to say in a row. And Mimsy now has a horse in this race. I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched over her from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. And I expected you all to say all the greats. It's a matter of honor and respect. Except Rin. She can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel. But you... Oni stares at you with his demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure that even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you. You mongrel! You must treat me with respect, or so help me, I'll be cleaning bits of you off the head of my cannibal. Sorry, Mitzi. A cannibal is like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes, FYI. I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the noble Yamaoka bloodline in the first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain what's going on to me. It's Dwight, sir, and Claudette. Remember? We explained to you that you're going to come to meet your great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter's suitor and to give your withhold your approval. 5 greats! Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir! Your Honor, Master, sir. Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I would be too distracted by... Grandpa, they must have summoned you because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I would be too distracted by torturing him for all eternity to continue with the rest of the... whatever this is. Show? Game? Experience? Yes. That makes sense. Only a man of my power and magnitude can help. Self-important much? Nice to meet you, Kazan. Ohio gozaimasu. Hi. Howdy. Don't kill me. Please.
Only my friends and family call me Kazan. Those who tremble in fear at my presence call me Oni.
You're seeing a serious resemblance to Trapper, not only the sheer size of the man, but that Oni is all in that is Oni. That Oni. You're seeing a serious resemblance to the Trapper in not only the sheer size of the man that is Oni, but also his attitude. Apparently, Spirit has a type. You sure can want to measure up to that? It dawns on you that, wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni. Every time you try to look at your own reflection, however, you've somehow become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now is not the time to consider the fact that you might have some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad-dogging you from 2 steps away. Well, shut up, Ricky! Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick to Kazan.
Peasant! I'd realize now the true purpose of my visit was to extinguish your life.
Oni waves his katana in the air at you menacingly, like great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. Like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, grandpops. Not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better.
Young people these days, always wanting to kill people, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what you needed to be done because your nobility depended on it.
In his day? For such an imposing presence, he sure is giving off serious old man yields his cloud vibes.
You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have foreigners in our land. Didn't need them. We had an abundance of culture already. A bit too much if you ask me, but I didn't make the rules. The rulers did. Exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. What were we talking about?
Spirit giggles at her okay, I'm not saying all of these every time, at Oni's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father, so... Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to do a list of every activity available to a samurai in the entirety of the Edo period.
Silence, peasant! You're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from many activities that didn't befit the Bushido code, such as attending a certain theoretical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai would put on a disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that because I had honor and a body built like an entire castle that is quite hard to hide, but you clearly have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't even know about the ins and outs of shifting rules of Japanese traditional samurai etiquette. You fool!
Yeah, I would not be saying any of this at this moment. I would be vehemently apologizing. I would try to learn the Japanese culture as fast as I could. I would start pulling out book after book after book from my local library and just start researching the hell and being as respectful as I possibly can. What the hell is Ricky doing in this story?
Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this?
You find it hard to believe that any contemporary person doesn't know all that much about who was and wasn't allowed to do what leisure activities for over 100 years ago. However, you're not really sure how to handle this massive, demonic old man.
Oh, wait. I get it! Sweet Rin, my beautiful descendant. You've invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this jerk's head in! Claude, Doris, fetch my kanabo. Rin, wrap your robe around this Mongol's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter the brains on the beach, together as a family.
Grandpa, no! That's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you. Claudette and Dwight did.
Ah, yes, sir. Wink, wink, wink.
This whole saying wink out loud thing is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? I swear, Ricky has a gold soul and the heart of a warrior. They fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already?
Of course, of course. Who am I to expect anyone to wait around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost and watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come and give your ancestor-in-law a hug.
Sword drawn, Oni beckons you closer. There's no way he has ever hugged anyone in his entire life. I think I'm good over here, actually.
Rin, now! Push them my way and I'll split them in half. The sacrifice of this usurper to the Yamaoka bloodline will surely bring us back to life and set us on course for honor.
You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track.
Revenge on my father! Your great-great-great-great-grandson, traitor to the Yamaoka name! The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer.
I'll never forget who I am.
I suppose, if this is the person you want to be with, to go on your journey of bloody revenge with, I should trust your judgment. The strength inside you blooms from the same cherry tree that was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors.
And if Ricky ever treats me poorly, you have my word, on our family's honor, I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. A tear rolls down from behind Oni's demonic mask. Sure you want to marry into this? Yeah, that's true. I don't have guts. I got a rib cage. I mean, he was about to break all my bones by bear hugging me for a second there. That's pretty threatening.
One last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff, don't forget it. But maybe stop focusing on specifically and obsessively on it. What he did was awful, but it was already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Be well, Rin. I will see you again soon. Now let's go, servants! Clint, Dennis, return me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and tended to?
Yes? Sure. I swear, this is better than treating the Trapper's dad. I'm sorry if I was disrespectful of your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seemed like a very special man. I realize I will never measure up to someone like that. A warrior of hell with a fashion sense. I mean, that mask. Don't worry. I would never expect you to, or want you to, really. If all I wanted was to have the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at a world changing around me, a lust for blood, that's no way to live. And yet, as you now know, that is the Yamaoka way of life. Give me a second, I need to take a sip of water after that. Okay, voice is back to 85%, as per usual. Forever, I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside me. Or at least, maybe I was, until now. I hate to say it, but I kind of like that line.
Liquid courage, baby.
Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby. You haven't won this game yet. Please don't ruin it. Sorry, I have no idea where that came from. Yeah, me neither. I think we've spent enough time in this lantern room. We should get back to the beach. The moonlight sets a romantic mood as the storm clouds roll in and surround the black lighthouse. Give me just 1 second. I am double checking some things microphone related. If I had to guess, that's a little too high. You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again. I mean, we've seen this entire time, but that's new. I was kind of scared. One of sheer panic as I was looking for the 0 key on my keyboard. Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing you her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Maybe you could help me get a head start. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen. Again? I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, last time I really felt more connected to. To be honest, to be totally real with you, I just kind of asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear, though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled as a foot freak. Not that there's anything wrong with feet, it's just something about that kind of attention that gets people really talking. Steady. Steady. A little closer. Because I'm not used to this sort of situation, okay? I ain't smooth. I ain't smooth like butter, baby. Quite the opposite. Oh no! Shit! Help! Please! Can we stop this? No, I'm not reading any of that. I am not reading any of that. Help! 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 Not even reading any of that. Oh, no. I'm gonna put it up, just in case. Before you can find a towel to wipe off your lotioned hands, Spirit grabs you and pulls you in close. Okay, cool. Nothing to worry about. Her lips lock onto yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is incredible. Clouds cover the moon as you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. I will... Kiddos, shut this stream off right now if you've gotten this far. Okay, just for safety. I think it's just descriptive. I have officially run out of beer. This is an issue. You can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off your feet. Come here, you. So this is what it feels like to be a necrophiliac. Yes, I'm aware, Ricky. As Spirit pulls you close, you feel bits of glass press into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean, salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure that the spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. If it kills you, you're sure you will. If it kills you, you're sure it will all have been worth it. Yeah, technically, I guess. I don't know. I can't think in this moment. Screw it. If I die, I die. The clouds part as you manage to pull yourself away, exhausted from Spirit. There was nothing, nothing, by the way. There was just black screen. I Ay, 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 ay. A chunk of broken glass is lodged in your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Well, apparently I have flesh. Sorry. I think this got stuck to me when I was having the best time of my life. Spirit drags her fingertip over the sharp end of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. Okay, are we done? We done? Oh, thank God. Yep. Okay, it was just a makeout scene. It was just a makeout scene. Nothing spicy happened. We don't need the censor. Maybe time to go back every. No. Nobody needs. No. Nobody needs to know about that. You arrive at the beach to find Claudette and Dwight waiting for you. Now is the time, Ricky, to face your destiny. Actually, about that, Ricky, can we talk privately? Maybe I'm not here. Maybe someplace else would be better for this talk. You know how we feel about schedule, Spirit. Very strongly. Yeah. Oh. And nothing happens. Yeah, okay. And you know how I feel about you telling me what to do. Don't do it. Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with Ricky privately. It's not right to do it here in front of everyone. You know, from my experience in upper management in my father's mine, I learned that if you're gonna fire somebody, it's best to do it in public so they don't freak out. Please, enough of the fire talk. Wait, you think... No, she couldn't be. They seem so in love. I mean, not really Spirit, they're still Spirit. But if I try to imagine Spirit in love, I suppose she hasn't tried to attempt to murder Ricky yet, so... Okay, fine, your guess is as good as mine, really. That girl is very hard to read. A word of advice, though. If you're going to end it quickly. In my experience, the more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the final howls are. I don't need any advice. Everyone out! Except for Ricky. Did someone say final howls? That's my kind of jam. I can stay right. Especially you. Out. Lame. Alone with the spirits, you feel something awful hanging in the air. More awful than the lingering smell of that Cleaver body spray. Oh, that gag. I'm gagging. Oh, we're all gagging for Cleaver body spray. Spirit? Rin, I don't even know what you plan on saying, but before you say anything, just know that I really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over the past few days helped me to get to know myself. For that, I just wanted to say thank you. That's sweet. You're welcome. And you know what? It's that kind of thing that shows me you've got a good heart inside of you. Too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean. But also too good for me to love. I need someone who shares my interests. Someone I can connect with. Someone jaded and dispassionate. Only driven forward by a desire for revenge. I need someone who's so warm that I feel cold in comparison. I need someone who isn't you. Can we just be friends? I don't know if... Before you finish that, just know, if we're not friends, we'll probably become enemies. And I will destroy you. Friends it is! I'm glad to have you here for when I need you, but also not too close to me when I don't. So yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave. Wait, what? That's it? That's how this ends? You're just leaving me here? I'm not sure if I'd use the word ends. And for that matter, I wouldn't say that I'm leaving. But us? We're definitely through. The fact that you can't see that, well, just proves we never really belonged to each other together anyhow. Good night, Ricky. What the hell? I just spent all this time on this island, doing everything I can to get to know you, only to be told I should just leave the chocolate factory through the side door? I don't know what that means. Anyway, I said good night, Ricky. I'll see you around. Jeez, I'm sorry. What a bummer. Hey, why did she keep saying she'll see me around? Gosh, I have no idea. Frick. Damn it. We end tonight on a failure.
And so, my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost, while trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I spoil?
I need some water. I can't. There we go.
Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far. You should probably know that. That you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Ricky. See you again, and again, and again, and again. Forever.
No! I mean, I know I screwed up a couple places, but no! I had her. I had her in my grasp. I mean, sure, I needed to use this at some point, but it didn't work. I truly have no charisma. Well, at least we made it the full 2 hours, right? Yeah, something like that. Well, I guess that's Dead by Daylight. Hooked on you. I mean, I could technically open a guide right now and try for the true ending. I don't think there is one. I think I actually got as close as I could, if I'm being honest. I don't have my phone anywhere nearby me, sadly. Unless... Is this my phone? No. Is that my phone? No. Yeah. Will there be a second run? You know what? First... What if we try rolling a real... no, I'm not interested in playing Phasmophobia as a dating sim, thank you. Let's go ahead and look up whether or not there is a different ending. And then we might skip Scum with a guide assisting us. I'm looking it up as we speak. If I wasn't so inept at typing. Okay, where did I ruin it? Dracula, I got it right. Spirit, okay, I got that wrong. Oh. Yes, we only hit the friend zone ending. Effectively. We hit the friend zone ending. Okay. So that begs the question. Should we do a quick skip scum to get the proper ending? I leave it up to you to decide because we already are at our 2-hour limit. Our usual 2-hour limit. I feel robbed, if I'm being honest. Technicalities. I'm crying over here. I've been dumped in a video game and dumped in real life. Actually, that didn't happen. Alright. Cool. Where is... There we go. Tears removed. Let me see if I can actually use this instead. Thank you. Thank you, Mimsy. Thank you. Alright. I got here a lovely tablet. Should be easy to read. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and take a small break because I'm going to need I need another beer. The first one didn't go over so well. And I definitely need a beer after getting dumped in a video game. God, that stings. So I'm just going to go ahead and... What should I do? I will disappear for but a moment. And... I'm back. Right. Let me go ahead and look this up. Brand new bottle of Shiner Bock, half a glass of water. We got plenty of time and overtime. I will never be satisfied with my audio setup, it seems. Okay, let's see. Funny, cool story about this tablet I'm using right now. It's a Fire tablet, and I actually, this is kind of a flex. One of the few I can do. I won this. Have you played those stacker games at like your local arcades? I'm actually really good at those. So, in addition to like, I went to an arcade with some friends that came in out of town, and okay, there we go. I got really good at that stacker game so much that I actually won a freaking full-on Amazon Fire Tablet 7. Top of the row, baby. Top of the line, Fire Tablet 7, and there's even like, the owner even took a picture with me when I scored it. So that's how I actually got to start reading Hunter x Hunter. I used it for the MFL, and now I'm using it right now before your very eyes. So, let's see. We're looking for Hooked on You Spirit. That'll do. Okay. So, oh wow, we screwed up way back then. Good to know. Alright, we're back on. This showboat continues. And we are going to sadly skip Scum, although I will make it a point. When we go back in, whenever I feel like playing this game again and going for another character, we're going to play it as if it was the first time. So I'll read all the dialogue yet again. We'll take our time with it. But for this specifically, we're looking for the new... Have I ever read Sakamoto Days? Actually, no. I'm not familiar with that. I'll write it down somewhere, and I guess I'll have a look for it. Let's see. There's a notepad. Sakamoto Days. I have been looking for new manga to read or like to check out from my local library. They have a lovely like ebook system around where I live. As we enjoy the dead silence here. Maybe that's the joke. Okay, that's written down. Spy X Family and Hunter x Hunter, you like it? I actually didn't watch much of Hunter x Hunter. Spy X Family, yes. Hunter x Hunter, and not much. I think I started and then I just kind of gave up several minutes in. Okay, so let's begin. We'll go ahead and undo all of this because we don't need it. Need to free up some save files just in case. We've completed that route. We've completed the first time playthrough. Ignore we actually, that was a test I had to do. Our name is Ricky. Okay, let it load. And for those just joining us, if there are any, gist of this. We're trying to romance the spirit. If you're this late in, God help you, because this is going to be confusing as hell. Alright, let me see here. Okay, so we just need to make it to the volleyball court. The ocean talks to us. We find a... You know what? Let's dig up that face. Let's have some... We were already trying to go... I don't know what I'm saying here. Corpses don't scare me. I'm dead. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh, look at that. A nice shiny coin. There's no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting in the rotten tongue of this poor dead soul.
Getting your hands dirty. I see. I like that. You're Jake Jar's type.
Well, that's interesting looking. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted by what has been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Why not? Why not? Well, hello there, I'm Dwight. And I'm Claudette. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and you tosses it to Dwight. Bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Nice. I hope it's not an alcoholic, because I've already had too much. I don't know. Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you find it's incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could maybe someone design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? It really takes some of the fun out of a fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Thank you. Thanks for the drink. It's quite delicious. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have the chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. There it is. Okay, skipping begins now. And you get to enjoy the full view. First questions in the volleyball court won't affect anything. Let's see. Okay, so none of this stuff makes sense. None of this stuff is something we need to do. Kick it back. Still a pass. Nice to know nothing's changed. You're about to see how they may have made a mistake with coding all the effects because they actually consist. I explained that we're going to be skipping through this, Ryan. Okay, so. Let's say vary. If you can have any superpower, what would you be? Okay. Sorry. I want to fly. That is the first mistake we made. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that cracked up. It's all that's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. Well, okay. History was my best subject. That's actually on the list. We've done that before. Cat, we've done that before. And color doesn't matter, apparently. Still gonna go with red. Not working at all. That's on the spirits list. Best flavor ice cream, obviously, it's horse flesh. I should turn off this reverb. Okay. Everything up until this point is basically the same. Mint chip, because we don't want to die. And this is all stuff we've seen, so we're not missing anything. Okay. Where do you want to go? That is the bar. Lounge time, yeah. Thought I saw a roach for a second there. Lounge, please. And we got it right the last time with the virgin daiquiri drink. Because I didn't want to get drunk. Ironically, now I'm having a beer. Being rather unfaithful, aren't I? Dracula is my favorite book. Although I don't actually own a copy of it. That's kind of sad. Oh my god. Oh wait, let me just take a second here. Once again, this game made something for my type. I picked up... Okay, so I went to... I posted this on Twitter, but I'll say it here. I went to a... I went to a really kick-ass mini convention over in my local mall. Ooh, hold on. Let's see if we can actually get it. I wonder. We have a chance. We have a chance, boys. No. Nope. Damn. All right, this is new, so we'll go ahead and respect it. Now you're looking across the beach towel at Wraith, lust in his eyes, sweat glistening on his skin. Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Wraith takes you by the hand and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. He begins to reach out for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. Well, this is the same. Don't know what to try to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross him out and completely, he'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Wraith, you weep bite, come on. Look, you're great, but also terrifying. Did he just steal your line? I want to be kissed by you, but, well, maybe I'm not even sure how. Is that sad? Great, now I look sad. Well, if the tropic shorts fit. You make me happy to be around. I think. It's still so new, all of this. We can figure it out together. Really? Really? I'd like to get to know you, not. And, kissing thing sounds great in theory. It sure doesn't sound, painful. So then for now, Wraith reaches out and gives you a vigorous handshake. Well, acquaintance is going on friends. Going on lovers? I'm sorry. Great handshake, by the way. Really? Truly. Okay. Alright, I think we're back on track. Let me see how we're doing save-wise. Yep. That's green. Interesting. Okay. Let me double check something. Yes. Alright, let me just double check. Doesn't actually matter if you succeed or failure. Oh wow, so this carving minigame doesn't matter. Even though it makes Spirit happy. Also, the diss on the machete is probably a reference to Jason Voorhees, if I'm thinking about it now. I don't know. Alright. Here we go. Perfect. 2 perfects. 3 perfects. Ah, we got a good. Oh! 4 out of 5 ain't bad. I mean, Jason Voorhees actually uses a multitude of weapons. Like, he uses a pitchfork, a pickaxe, all sorts of crap, the environment. I guess the machete being associated with him is kind of it, but I'm not sure. Okay. That evening there'll be a minigame. This choice does not matter. This is gross. Everything about this dinner is an abomination. From what is most certainly human meat to the lack of manners, to the talk of dismembered parts, and these noises, everything is so vile I might throw up. Even Spirit is talking about number 2s. I thought she was the classy one. Oh, well, I guess I didn't realize our eating habits gross you out. Don't be so judgmental. Sheesh. If I can feel shame or sadness, I might be experiencing both right now. But what I can feel is rage. Oh, shit. And I'm furious that you just ruined the meal. I have a whole leg to eat. Even though you're not in hot scene now, you're not as easily as packed as you probably should be. That was almost certainly the lack of calories catching up, and you feel your whole body begin to shut down. Okay. He used a harpoon? Oh man, that's a movie I missed. Sadly, I've only seen the first Friday the 13th, and it's, spoilers. I'm not going to say anything. Good movie. Good movies. Good standalone movie, Friday the 13th. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy and not what you would expect. But that's all I can say. Hi. Hi again. Get... Okay. So, what we answer here to her question about aloneness is tell the spirit you've always been alone. Maybe it's spirit's words, maybe it's the ocean, maybe it's always has been this way, but you suddenly feel connected to spirit's words. See, I would have gone with this. I may not remember much about my life before, but there's one thing I know to be true. I've always been alone. I always will be alone. Spirit has turned from looking at the ocean and is looking directly at you now. It's a funny idea, isn't it? Being alone. Together? Hi. It's the best we can hope for. Maybe. Or maybe it's too much to hope for. Maybe it's impossible. To pretend we know anything, is that just arrogance? I was so dumb! So busy trying to... Yep, okay, we're back on the path. I'll go ahead and voice this, why not? Worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny, the purpose that was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, this might sound a bit silly, but Spirit looks around to see... Oh, right, reverb. Spirit looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. When she's convinced that it's only you two, she continues. There's a dragon that lives inside me. I've always known, but I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. I'm so stupid! You're not stupid, that sounds badass! Right? But I didn't let it out, and then I, chop, and now that dragon is pretty much a one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside of you, stranger? I screwed this up by going full Genebio. And admit that there's nothing inside of nothing but darkness. The true answer. I'd kill to have a dragon. Maybe not the best choice of words. I mean, a dragon sounds awesome. Honestly, though, I don't feel like I've got anything inside me at all. Just darkness. Never-ending darkness. And here I thought Spirit was the biggest goth on the island until you arrived. Perhaps I could light a torch and search through that darkness. Wow, that is romantically dark. Okay, just as things are hearing up. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is all the stuff we've gone through. Next choices are let the spirit tell a story around the fire pit. I did that. Hug the spirit is actually correct. Oh, that makes me feel nice. Ask the spirit who care. Okay, yeah. That's nice. Hugging the spirit was the right choice. I feel good about that. Okay, so... I don't know. With these visual novels, you can never tell. Well, I've already told the story as dramatically as I could prior to. So if you want to go look through this, there's a VOD for you. Say nothing and hug her. Yep. There he is, the main man, the myth, the legend. And here we go to the hot tub. So this is where we have to make a choice, so I'll start voicing again. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure that your killer companion could handle it. I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolically, not metaphorically, not any other killy. Yeah, no need for Garfield too, great. I believe you, completely. Sure, you were cut to pieces in your life, and so was the person in the story. A perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on this island, trapped, one might say, in a most puzzling place. Also a completely regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue. Your lips were blue. Really? You call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find...
Revenge!
Okay, so the similarities stop there, I guess.
Coincidences.
Sorry, the coincidences. Get this through your head, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins. Or, well, maybe it's coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years training with blade weapons precede my entrance into this world. Do you know how many swords that is? A lot. And you've got to figure that with a lot. And you got to figure with that with many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it, I dreamt that story. Like watching a movie in my sleep. When I was just a little girl years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. I've never been able to shake it. That's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? The answer here is who cares? Who says I believe in anything? Oh, that's a Chad move. And for that matter, who cares what I think? Our beliefs are our business, no one else's. Damn. That is based and neutral as hell. I like you, Ricky. Well, I'll be. That's a strong take. You've got to cultivate your own garden. I just admire you, Ricky. You're not offering up your thoughts or opinions simply to feed the curiosity of others, like some of the more desperate residents of our little paradise. Good for you, I say. Wow. Damn, okay. Now you've got me wondering, do I believe her or not? And if I know everything, just because trust me, I know everything, don't I already know the answer to my own question if I believe your answer to Spirit's question? Whoa. Ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that a certain corpsey cutie is floating around in a magical mist that might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is the... Damn it, you got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum... Okay, yeah, so... We are... let's see. Hug Spirit, X Spirit, who cares? Okay, so Spirit needs to spend time with us at the fire pit. So that's the radio, that's useless. Turn it off. Spirit! Hello! I'm lonely. And then there's the comb. It's a gift from her mother, for those not keeping track. Reading at 1,000 words per minute. Okay, that is day 2. Okay. So this is the confession booth. Wait a minute, there might have been new stuff there. Damn it! She might have been really into us for once. I don't know. Hey, there's my coffee. Sorry. Wait a minute, hold on. Can we... What's the latest save? Nope. Alright. Okay. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No. I will not say anything negative. Oh my god. Yep. I hate it. I hate it. There's no getting through that one. Okay. Oh wow. Everybody's pissed at me now. Well, Huntress... Okay. No, I remembered. I wasn't gonna do something different just because we're skipping around. Okay. I just wanted to see if I actually got it right, mostly. Like, I remember everybody gaslighting me last time, but... Okay. So we have a conversation with ourselves, and then we have a conversation with Dwight, who I think is secretly boning each other, but they're not. They're trying to kill each other. Trickster's here to address the IP issues. Okay. So her private spot is at... Ooh! Okay, hi, Wraith. Spirit. Okay, so the cherry blossom trees are frustrating. We got that right. Pick the spirit to go to the black. Thank her when she brings out the sunscreen. We got that right. Agree. Okay. Sure, why not? There is no right answer on this one. So, say nothing. Ooh, that's interesting. A nice neutral response. I was just thinking about what you must have gone through to end up like that. It must have been horrible. Worse than death, yes. So that's all the stuff. We just had to say nothing there, kinda. To be in-game, sure, but not in the grand scheme of things. Okay. Rants about how Dad chewed her up with a katana. Okay, lotion minigame. Weird. Shit. Got it. Something. Yeah, that works. Damn it. Oh, we have to go back. I made a mistake. They ordered this frickedly. What, do you purposely fail those minigames? Probably die. Probably die knowing this game. We got something wrong. We're supposed to thank her. Yes. Sure, why not? Doesn't matter. Ask about the glass shard sticking out of her skin is what we mucked up. So, if you don't mind, what's the deal with all those shards of glass sticking out from all over your body? You really want to know? You're not creeped out by them? Acceptance, baby! You're not creeped out, just nervous because you know the answer might be very personal, but she's a person you want to get to know. I was just thinking about... Okay, so now we go back on track. Yeah, okay. So, wow, interesting. Not again. Miss. It worked. I missed. I think it just doesn't matter.
Yar har fiddly dee.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Talk about mermaids, the Wraith. Okay, so now we need to choose Spirit over the Wraith. Here. After they argue about how Wraith wants to be the superhero and actually get us off this island. I choose Spirit because that's who we're gunning for at the moment. Ugh. Alright. So, pick Spirit over the Wraith, amidst the cherry. Okay. Oh, we missed another one. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we are frustrated. That is one we got right. Just for the fun of it. I want to be alive! I want to be a real boy!
It's the pirate life for me.
Let me go ahead and strap this around. This, I got a nice cover for this tablet. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't finish my story about the nerd convention. So anyway, while we're going through this, went to a nerd convention where some celebrities who apparently were in the old movie Monster Squad. That's cool. I didn't know them, so I didn't really that didn't really matter too much to me. What I found at the friggin' Be Coy, we got that right. What I found at the friggin' place was an amazing skeleton necklace that I posted on. I posted the image on Twitter and Instagram. It's looking at me right now. Essentially, if you've seen like those old classic like fantasy books with like the skeleton that's hanging up in chains in the dungeon, that's essentially what I get to wear around my neck now. It's pretty slick. And then, what is it? I also picked up a slasher novel about interdimensional killers who are trying to keep the balance of the world by killing people in different places. I know, very on brand. And what is it? What was the third thing I got? Oh yeah! I got a freaking skull patch that looks like my old avatar. It's a skull with a connected, what is it, an 8th note? 16th note, I think it is? Or a connected note? Through the eye sockets, like printed on the skull. It just reminded me of me. In a weird way. In a weird non-copyright infringement way. So yeah, I got that. I'll be putting that on a denim jacket eventually. Along with a bunch of other stuff I actually got for my birthday. Okay. So, fire pits. We got something wrong here. We got something wrong. So, we're supposed to actually tell a certain type of story. Alright. Alright. Fine, I'll tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay. So, what type of story do you want to tell? Romance is what we want to tell. So, let me get my voice all warmed up for some Don Juan action. And a 1, and a 2. And get your best audiobook voice out. Here we go. I'll tell a romantic story. Well, that escalated quickly. About 2 lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth. Or about 2 strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine. And not quite. It's about my parents.
Then they met at a party in college. He was hosting, and she'd be dragged there by some friends. They couldn't be more different, and yet, as the night wore on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. But... Oh, did I choose this last time? It sounds familiar. It could just be, like, relabeled. Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet! Oh, damn, I did. Okay, so I got this one right. That's right, I do remember all this. Okay, so we picked the spirit to still tell another story. We remember this one. It's the... So I know! That's literally how you know... That's how you know when you, like... That's what I love about visual novels, is that if you just play as yourself, there's usually a good character match for you. And that's kind of why I really want to end this. Like, good. I want to end this properly. With me officially getting to put my PNG next to her. I mean, totally walking away with the girl, hand in hand. Yeah, totally. Not something else for me to Photoshop. Yeah, totally. I like good writing. I like good writing. What can I say? Okay, this is the story about how the lover went to go pick the most perfect bundle of roses, but instead got eaten up by the forest. We all remember this one. Wonderful story. I love haunting tales like this. Okay. Okay. Tell spirits, pick the spirit to go to the lounge. Ah. Okay. So, we picked the wrong drink, obviously, because we freaked her out with the zombie. We were supposed to pick the dark and stormy. Okay, I need to look up how to make a dark and stormy. Give me a second. Abba. I know it doesn't matter, but I feel better. Let's see. Dark and stormy recipe. Okay, hopefully Google is correct. Oh, thank God you can't see me now. In the second bottle of Shiner, I'm kicking back. Yeah, totally don't drink. Totally. Don't drink at all. No, not in this sense. I don't actively social drink, I will say. This is purely because I got a 6-pack of beer for my birthday, alright? I only drink it when I have it at home, and not much else. And I don't drink hard liquor anymore. I tried it for like a half a year because I got a bottle with some friends. Same friends who came over from out of town. We actually went into like a liquor store, and everybody got carded, obviously, because we looked like a bunch of idiots walking in the liquor store for the first time. And I actually picked up a
full bottle of Jack Daniels because I hear about it so many times in songs and movies. Like my good buddy Jack, you know. Vile stuff. Vile. Absolutely burns. And I only figured out how to drink it properly like after maybe 70 shots. I would not advise you try picking up alcohol, kids. It's for the birds. I don't know how some people can just knock it back like water. We are going to drink these Dark and Stormy. Shots aren't much, Ryan, but there are ways to drink it properly. Namely, if you ever want to try hard liquor, here's a tip for you. What you want to do is before you take the shot, get rid of all the air in your mouth. The second it hits your mouth and you have like a mouthful of air, all that lights up like a gasoline leak. And you get a mouthful of fumes that you didn't expect. So, bottoms up is as follows: pour the drink, bottoms up, release all that breath, and then take the sip. With your mouth clear of oxygen is the only way you can safely drink. But that is only if you want to. I do not recommend it because it doesn't end well. Tea for life, indeed. Good for you, Mimsy. Good for you. I wish I could enjoy tea, but I've yet to find a tea that's tasty enough. Dark and Stormy, please. How about a dark... Oh, whoa, that's smooth. How about a dark and stormy drink for my dark and stormy date? Wink. If I could wink. Wink. There we go. Okay. That one is cute. Please allow us to demonstrate how a dark and stormy is made. Oh, they do it for me. Sick. The hardest thing you drink anymore is sugary soda sometimes. Are you the type of person to like pop it open and let it dry, let all the air out? Nice. Cool. Didn't have to look up the recipe. That's fine. Okay. Just choose to stay sober. Pick any but the spirit to eliminate. So day 2 is done. And the drink. The end. You think you're up to the challenge of rum substitute ginger beer over ice? Rum substitute and ginger beer over ice with a lime wheel. Rum substitute ginger over... Okay. Yeah. Spirit seems to be in a lovely mood as she sips her dark and stormy. She's not even rolling her eyes at your petty behavior. On cue, a literal dark storm begins to make its way from the ocean, and you taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approaching. It's quite refreshing. I have... Okay. Long-term memory, I'm okay with. Short-term memory, I have forgotten several... Okay. Part of my job when I worked in retail was writing down numbers into a system for loyalty rewards. People would literally say the number right in front of me, and I would forget it. No joke. Just, I hear yada yada yada, yada yada yada, 7177. What? What? Repeat that back for me. Because they just go too fast. They just go too fast. I don't know what it is about my brain, but sometimes it likes to work with me, sometimes it don't. Isn't this fun? Honestly, it's the most drama-free fun I've had since I got here. And since you picked a simple but delicious drink, we've got plenty of time left to relax. Wanna make out a little? You breathe a sip in of your drink and immediately begin coughing before you can get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree. Yeah, that was out of nowhere. That was out of left field. She's... Oy. Immediately starts a fire. Yeah. We set the whole world on fire, yeah. So now it's elimination time, and we eliminate... This is the one time we don't choose the spirits. They try to entice us. Let's see if any spirit says anything. Okay. So that's the same. So now we have to eliminate somebody. So for once, we don't pick spirit. And seeing as we're looking to hopefully not die, I don't care. Goodbye, Trapper. This was very simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care.
You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me, personality freak, you personality free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was going to totally do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still not kill you though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow.
Oh. And Trapper gets the trickster Takimakura. Oh, beautiful. Okay, now everybody's confessional. And we'll just read through this just to have fun. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil may care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when... Your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young? Yeah, how did you know? Surprised you, huh? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree, and I'm feeling peckish. Whoops. I don't really know what's happening here. Honestly, I haven't been paying attention. Oh, Ricky? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things. One way or another. I won't be here for much longer.
I don't handle rejection well. At least, I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should feel scared right now. Turn the camera off.
Help! Of course Ricky is into me. Why wouldn't they be? I'm thoughtful, surrounded by a beautiful, calming mist. Thoughtful, beautiful, surrounded by a calming mist. I've also got great hair. And since I'm technically dead, I'm extremely low maintenance. Woo! Look, I don't like to... This game understands its audience. Look, I don't like to throw the term anime waifu around too often, but if the body pillow fits, snuggle it. You know what I mean? This character is amazing. This character writing is amazing. Okay. We remember what Trickster says. Goshen accidentally pees on the chair. Dwight has a freak out. He wants to die. And the dawn of the third day approaches. Someone's in love. It's time. Okay, so. Dwight and Claudette look around conspiratory. Going forward, don't go all the way with the killer. Yeah. Friend zone. What do you think you are exactly? Debadele? Yeah, okay, so who's into me? Please say it who I've been getting for this entire time. Well, yes, okay, that's correct. Excuse me. Okay. Yes. That's done. So the flowers, beautiful, beautiful flowers, would look wonderful in a casket and in a garden. And of course, she receives them. I think this is different. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've challenged me to be the best person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. Okay, this is... Okay, we've all seen this before. So I got it right when I said say something when you hear the spirit and trapper. I got it right with the most of the trivia. Fine, da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Okay. So yes, we're on the right path. We've done everything we can thus far. I think we're safe to start skipping again. We've seen all that before. So I'm just double checking. Yeah. Yeah, this is all stuff we just saw tonight, actually. Okay. There's the badass music. Wraith tries to ruin things. Go ahead and turn off my monitor here. I think I'm alive. Actually, I'm dead. Go up, maybe die, obviously. We are not going to miss out on this. We've been standing here all day. She accidentally turns on the lighthouse. Ready. Perfect. Good enough. Whoops. Good enough. Doesn't matter. Oh wow, perfect at the fastest speed. Okay, we look deep into the lovely light. We wake up in the mines. Hello. We have sped through most of it. We're back basically where we were. Say something that is correct. You haven't missed anything. Essentially, what is it? We just scored a lot of points with her. We scored a lot of brownie points. There wasn't much new dialogue. She offered to make out with us when we poured her a Dark and Stormy. We were real smooth about it. And aside from that, no real new dialogue. We haven't gotten to the true ending yet. So that's the good news. Oh, brownies would be nice. Okay. So we learned that Trapper and Ghost Babe were getting it on. Creepy. Alright, now we're going to pass the Trapper's test. Acing it. Her name is Rin Yamaoka. She has a dragon inside of her. She used to work at a restaurant. You're working as a waitress at a cocktail bar. Her favorite color is black, thank you. Nice neutral color. Not being seen for who you are. That is a fact of everybody's life. Alright. Sorry I had to endure that. Okay, let's keep going from here. I believe this is where we got scared. Wait, let me double check. Okay, yes, correct. It's because I actually like you. Like you too, Spirit. Please call me Rin. Hello, Rin. That's creepy because that's also the name of an actual VTuber. Yeah, no need to Garfield, indeed. Hopefully not. But even if we don't, I'm gonna say screw it. F it, we roll. Other VTubers have done much worse. Namely, Calliope, Mori of Hololive, and friggin' Flayon X Machina of Hololive have both played proper eroges on stream and have survived to tell a tale. So, I'm a little indie streamer. I'm a little guy. I'll probably get demonetized and banned. Yeah. Hey, the VOD survived, though. Terrifyingly enough, the VOD did survive. That was utterly terrifying to watch. Like, no joke. Utterly, like, good God. Why was that a thing? Why was that an idea that she had? Why? Why? I mean, the content, yes, but I don't challenge fate like that. I don't literally... True. Yeah. True. But I can hear that, like, literally just watching her playing a horror game. I'm just saying, man, like, push come to shove, I am not willing to point a gun barrel, an empty gun barrel, at my head. In any sense of the word. I am not willing to point an empty gun barrel at my head, let alone a loaded gun like an eroge. And this is an empty barrel in that analogy, but let's continue. Okay. I will now demonstrate the power of alcohol by fully voicing this section. Bleh. Bleh. Here we go. I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Alone, in the lantern, up in the lantern room of the tower. Get your mind out of the gutter, Ricky. It's not that kind of game. What was that? Hold on a minute. I'm being told. No, wait. Yes, it is that kind of game. Disregarded the gutter comment. Come back up there with me. There's no place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be. That's another song that haunts my nightmares. Oh my God, the pop songs today, they write lyrics and they don't give a shit about what my alcohol is making me say so many tangents. Sorry. No place I'd rather be. We're excited to return to the land house, despite all the drama. You see the spirit, which makes it all more... Oh, that's right! We get to meet great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather Yamaoka. Never mind, we can skip all this. I don't feel like tearing out my throat yet again to do a shredded voice. Odie! I said it. Great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. I actually counted in my head. At least I hope I actually got 5. Alcohol makes you do strange things. I actually have the Oni as Day by Daylight, but I don't think I've ever played him. Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby. Okay. Here we go. My professionalism as an actor is being challenged. Therefore, I shall rise to the task. And did I add an extra one? Great. Oh, that's 6. You're right. Great. Yeah, that's 6. That's 6. I should know this. I should know how to... Oh, hold on. Great. Yeah, I added 6. My bad. You know, The sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again. Alright, we're doing this as like, what is it? Leisure Suit Larry. Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing her her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen. Again? I mean, yeah, of course. Last time was, well, I definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. To be real with you, I kind of asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled as a foot freak. Not that there's anything wrong with feet, it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Steady. Steady. Perfect. Oh god, I have to... Yeah, just fuck you. Yes! Yes! I'm not doing that anymore. Affirmation. Incredibly yay. Close. Affirmation with pleasurable noticeable emotion. Here we go. I would like to say to anybody who is watching, I am doing this for the bit. God, that's so goddamn hot. I love the feet in your hands sliding up and down my feet and between my toes. My skin has never been more moist. Did you have to end it with that? Did you have to end it with that word? Why?
Get up here right now! Help me!
Her lips lock onto yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is... incredible. Clouds cover the moon as you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off your feet. Come here, you. So this is what it feels like to fly. As Spirit pulls you close, you feel bits of glass press into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean. Salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure that Spirit lets the dark dragon inside of her take over. If it kills you, you're sure it will have all been worth it. We're about to see the true ending, ladies and germs. Get ready. We have earned it. Not really, but you know, whatever. The clouds part just as you manage to pull yourself exhausted away from the Spirit. And there's a glass shard stuck in me now. Great. A chunk of broken glass is lodged inside your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. I earned it through heartbreak, Ryan. I earned it through heartbreak. Do you know how sad it is to get rejected in a video game about dating people? When you don't even date people in real life? It's pain. It's pain, and that's not even the alcohol talking.
Thank you, Frankie. At least you take my height. At least you take my side.
I don't even have snot. I'm crying and I don't even have snot. Because I don't even have a nose. Okay. Funny episode over. Let's continue. God. I should not be drinking alcohol. I should not do alcohol and streaming again. This is a really bad combination. Anyway. Sorry, I think this got stuck to me when I was, you know, having the best night of my life. Spirit drags her fingertips over the sharp end of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. All right, boys. Okay, last thing I need to read is that there'll be one last sunscreen minigame, and then you're back on the beach. Pick to kill Dwight to earn the Hooked on You Spirit Romance True Ending. Okay. Simple and easy to do. I am more than happy to kill Dwight in Dead by Daylight and outside of it. Sandbagging jerk. Alright. Tablet goes away. You're lacking in everything, though. That's the only problem, is that you're kind of lacking in everything. Also, okay, let's do a quick thing. I want to double check with you before we end tonight's stream. Do you like having the chat over there instead of above me, like right here? It's going to be obvious to kill Dwight. Because I kind of like it down there. Like, I know a lot of streamers normally do it down there. And it's actually working out really well. Like, even, like, through my tiny monitor, I can see really well what y'all are saying. You're used to it being down there in other streams? Interesting. Interesting. Good to know it's a trend. I think it's actually working out okay, but I want to know what I think. I'm going to have to think about what I do with this up here. I might just leave it empty. Oh, you know what I could put there? You know what I could put there? I could put socials. I could put socials there. That'd be a good use of that space. Just because that ornamentation, it's nice, but it doesn't really serve any purpose other than looking nice, and it doesn't really have enough room. Really? Huh. I didn't know there was other, like, active artists out there that just, like, change their costumes on a whim. Interesting. I guess I'm not all that special. But, whatever. Interesting. I'll have to look them up. You know of one under the streamer. Okay, I'll bite. This is one time. Please say their name in chat so I can write it down and look them up later. Because I'm curious to see how... Buddy, you've been cheating on me with the exact same person. Okay. Glitched Phantom. Okay. Come on, pen, work. Yeah. I'm kidding. There's a weird trend in, like, VTuber communities, because, like, a lot of it started with female VTubers, I guess. That kind of trend where it was, like, they like, have names for their fans. Like, Callie has the Deadbeats, for example. And you're supposed to have that, like, wear that as a badge of honor, you know, it's like having their favorite team's jersey and all. I mean, everybody watches everybody, if I'm being honest. There are some people who have, like, their favorites, but, I mean... Hell, I used to watch Niji Sanji, Hololive, and Idol at the same time at one point, but then I had to, like, drop a bunch of people because I didn't have time. But yeah, they love to make jokes about how, like, if you watch another streamer, that's technically cheating on them. And look at that, Mike. Holy shit. So that cut I got earlier is actually much deeper than I thought. Still do love them all. Good for you, Frankie. Good for you. I wish I had time to watch everybody, but I have to be very selective now. Like, I have to choose, like, the people I enjoy the most now. Unfortunately. I still catch a Mori stream every now and again, and I've actually been really interested in Bijou, the new girl at Hololive. She's really cool. Like, she actually knows how to play games, which is a good start. And then she's really entertaining. Like, I can tell, like, she's got a lot of effort into the behind the scenes. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead and save while we're at it. Remind me to kill Dwight, please. Reminder, kill Dwight. Back on the beach, the other killers roll their eyes as you show up with Spirit, doing that couples thing where you walk in with your hands in each other's back pockets. You know it's obnoxious, but love will do that to a person. Oh my god. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. Wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare. That is a little too much.
Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all the way up without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of saltwater do you think I am?
Ricky, Spirit, welcome back. Since you're both still alive, we can assume you had a good time? You point to the many open wounds on your body. Oh, I have been blessed with the most wonderful of circumstances. I have an open wound on my finger because I couldn't open a bottle of beer. Tonight was meant to be, boys. Tonight was meant to be. You point to the many open wounds on your body, complete with bits of sand and dirt stuck in them. Ah, yeah, you could say that. I think some of those might be infected. You should really get them checked out. Actually, I got some Neosporin on this one. I'm fine. If you're actually going through this, the thing you should get checked out is your head, my friend. Spirit is absolutely nuts. You won't survive a weekday in her. Didn't you just give us your blessing like 3 scenes ago? You might think she's all sad and introspective, but the truth is she's a demon hell-bent on revenge who will ultimately stop at nothing to satisfy her lust for death that courses through her veins. I can't get her out of my mind. Me neither, pal. Me neither. Duh. I know all that, and I think it's hot. I can't with this writing. This is amazing. She's the goth girlfriend of my dreams, and you're just jealous dude you lost her, so you're trying to run me out of town. Well, guess what? I'm not scared of you. I'm with Rin now, and she's got my back. Literally, she carved her name in it with a piece of broken glass. Thank God it was only 3 letters long. Oh my God, this guy is hardcore. All right, we get it. Everyone is super tough. All you have to do is kill, no matter what. What? But we've got a show to finish, and this is the finale. So we need you to hold on just a moment longer. After all, that was the point of this whole experience. To give even the most demented killers a chance at finding love. And it worked! To think, my official file called me distinctly below average. Well, oof. Hold it. We have lost frames. We're back. Okay. A little bit of lag. We're good. We're back, hopefully. Well, look at me now, world. I'm about to officiate the wedding of 2 complete maniacs. Please, Spirit, take this bouquet and prepare. What? Wait, whoa. I didn't realize this was that kind of island. This is like Survivor meets The Bachelor? What? Like, even The Bachelor doesn't even end in a wedding. It ends at them, like, getting hooked up and then breaking up, like, 3 weeks after off screen. What? There was never any tough guy facade. That's just the character writing. As soon as you both say I do, we can send you off on your exclusive honeymoon. Hold up. Nobody's saying I do today. Sweetheart? What? Yeah, nobody's... Wait, what? Marriage is an archaic social institution put in place by men on their world. I'm not interested in playing that game. I'm not interested in doing what anyone tells me, or living by any rules that I don't believe in, deep down in my heart. Oh, wow, we may have lost connection fully there. Wow. Are we back? In fact, now that I think about it, I don't remember being asked if I wanted to take part in this bootleg reality TV bullshit in the first place. Did anyone here agree to this? I'm still not entirely sure what's going on. Spirit has manifested her katana, and in the moment, the mood has changed from a romantic climax to a place of terror. Whoa, 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 we're all having fun here. If you just say I do, we can... I won't. Sorry. With a slice of her blade, Claudette is no more, replaced by two halves of Claudette, neither of which are especially alive. That's metal. Dwight is horrified. There's a chance he actually wet himself. Luckily for him, khaki hides a lot of things. Unluckily for him, urine isn't one of them. Meanwhile, Trapper, Huntress, and Wraith are eating popcorn. Where'd they get popcorn? You weren't under the impression that Claudette and Dwight did all the cooking around here, so... sorry, now's not the time to think about who popped the popcorn. A gruesome murder just happened! Ah, you got more worried, sorry to say. This is for you. You know what to do. Spirit hands you her katana. You'll look on a whimpering Dwight and feel everyone waiting for you to put him out of his misery. Hey, Dwight. Got any last words? You gonna train me around the generator again? Laughing as you do? Look, Ricky, we're on a very tight schedule. You respect schedules, right? If you kill me, I'm afraid of what comes next, so I don't know, could you not? You think back to that strange moment in the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. When the light hit Dwight, there was something off about it all. As if he wasn't real. Or at least, not really human. Is that a good reason to do him in with Spirit's katana? Or is that actually a reason not to kill him? This doesn't make sense. The only thing that makes sense is taking control, or taking it away from them. Taking it into your own hands, and carving out a new destiny for yourself. Kill this pathetic worm. Kill him and join me on my mission. Together we'll be unstoppable. That's quite the offer. What are you gonna do? Dwight, I'm only gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say it with a fervor as a killer player. No matter how many windows you jump through, no matter how many times you self-heal, no matter how many times you sandbag your own teammates by hiding in a locker, I will enjoy this. You raise Spirit's katana, and with the ease of slicing a wedding cake, you cut him in two. His dead body slumps on the ground in front of you. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. I played Dead by Daylight. I played Dead by Daylight for fun, and then I got a little too into it every now and again. I actually didn't play Spirit. I played a lot of Deathslinger and Trapper, and Wraith actually was a good pick of mine. Oh, I am not. Am I reading that out? I'm reading that out loud. I'm too inebriated not to. That was so incredibly sex. I can't even say that. Oh, whatever. Rin places her hands over yours, and you both hold her katana, your fingers intertwined.
look to the other killers and see something new on their faces. Respect. You're one of them now. Ruthless, uncompromising, spattered with blood. A killer. My father is really gonna crap his pants when he sees the two of us coming. Oh my. What are you waiting for, lover? You sit on the beach, below the black lighthouse, watching seagulls devour the liver of a dead pirate who has washed up a sore. Just thinking how much I love you, Rin. Well, stop thinking and show me. You think we'll ever leave this place? What do you care? I hope we don't.
Yeah!
After heartbreak, miserable torment, Ricky T. Bones got the ghost babe. Before Calliope Mori did. Oh god, yeah, I'm a murderer now. Whoops. KuppoJoe is left with a weird situation after 2 weeks are up. That's what he's left with. It's done. That was the most terrifying 8 hours of my life of almost having to do this, despite it not being that kind of game. Ish. Ugh. Man, that was a lot. That was a lot. I am never playing something like this again. I might play this again just to invest in like the Wraiths route, but a lot of fun, yeah. It was. I gotta admit, like, I listened back to this on my phone, and it's really relaxing. Like, the tone of my voice, the monotony, the spiciness. It's nice to listen to, and I'm glad I got to like share this with y'all. You know, I started this channel with the intent of becoming a VTuber, becoming like an agency VTuber, and after countless auditions, I think I'm more or less just happy to entertain y'all. Even though you're like 4 people or 5 people, whatever happens, I'm just happy to have somebody to entertain. And who knows, maybe we'll grow something out of this, but I'm getting mushy because of alcohol. I'm an idiot. Ugh. I don't know, I just never thought I'd be here. You know, actually entertaining y'all with a VTuber avatar or anything like that. A Scuff one. Like, I'm not always blinking, that's just how small my eye socket. Yeah, but those, at least like 10, I want to say only 10% of those people actually watch the VODs. And then the other, like, what is it? Let's see, if that's, so 17 of those people actually watch the VODs. And then the rest of them are waiting for the next SNES remix, which is never going to happen. That's kind of what sucks about being a music channel, is that you're not sure how many people are subscribed to you for you. You know I see it in Calliope's channel a lot, but you're just not sure how many people are in it for you, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Numbers have never mattered to me. Sure, they're nice to look at, but what matters is the experiences for me. Like, doing that piece today was fun, because I was doing it for a reason. For you guys, you know? I should shut up right now because I'm getting too mushy.
Anyway, let's go ahead and head back to the main... Let's go ahead and head back to the studio. Not again. Hang on. They are, yeah. You know, I'm not going to be like, what was it, back in the day, Vanoss Gaming? He said, always said, the numbers never matter. Well, it does matter in the grand scheme of things, but... with that being said, hey, we got the spirit. We, endured a lot of spicy shit. That was a lot. That was actually very much a lot. And I'm glad I survived it. I'm glad y'all got to stick around and watch it to the end. It's coming up on 1 a.m. Central right now. That would be 11 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern. So if any of you guys are stuck in the East Coast, I feel for you. That's very late to be on. The spirit was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, there we go. See, that's the nice thing about having you around, Frankie. You always have like the classic, the classic weeb comments. Yeah. Yeah, but with that being said, this was fun. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. I should cut it off here before I decide to have a third and final beer that's stuck in my... I'm going to go have that off screen. I don't care. I cut my finger today. I spent almost all of my time in my room preparing for this. You're made almost entirely references. Oh, so you're made of newspaper. Oh, I'm sorry. That one had layers. That one had layers. Ooh. Oh. Oh, wow. I can see the blood rushing through my eye sockets right now. Oh, I'm seeing stars. Yeah, yipes. Ooh, that got me good. But with that being said, I should probably cut it off here for tonight. I gotta rest up for work tomorrow. And I'm sure y'all got something you need to be doing real soon, so I won't take much more of your time. Thank y'all for joining me. This has been an absolute treat, as always. Let's see. What's next? Next is gonna be Idol Showdown. Oh, my wound is already tended to. However, my keyboard more than likely has dried up by now. And my mouse pad, too. Good. Okay, so everything's fixed. Everything's fixed itself. I only have to worry about the stench of alcohol permeating in my room. It's fine. Anyway. I don't have an outro as Ricky T. Bones, except... Remember, kiddos. I'm a professional amateur. Hey, you know what? I'll take that. I'm a professional amateur. Don't be a deadbeat like me. I wish you all wonderful nights. Take care of yourselves. Oh, forget it. I like my outro too much. Oh God, that's right. The next stream is Pekora. Understanding and fighting the dreaded bunny loaded with TNT. Next stream is Idol Showdown. Well, that's one I'm definitely not going to be inebriated for. Although I would love to be. Oh boy. Okay, next stream is a fighting game. Y'all look forward to it, and I will just use my old outro because it's perfect. It's perfect for me. Still a damn skeleton. Still applies. Take care of yourselves. You're no good to anybody dead. Take it from me, a professional amateur dead guy. Good friggin' night. Actually, I will replace the end screen music at some point. Don't worry. Good night.